All right. So this is Lucifer here, spiritual and business consultant. No, I don't have my face on. Happy Halloween, everybody. By the way, um, I just want you guys to listen to something real quick. This is really interesting.
Hateful material online, but their influence is now subcultures dedicated to a violent form of Satanism spread their hateful material online, but their influence is now being felt in the real world.
There have been too many examples of individuals who've been radicalized by this material. These ideas can directly lead to violence.
In June 2020, sisters Bieber Henry and Nicole Smallman were brutally murdered in a knife attack by a stranger while celebrating Bieber's birthday in a London park.
Today we remember our girls as the wonderful, strong women they were.
Their misogynistic killer, Daniel Hussein, now 19, believed he'd entered a demonic pact in which he'd committed to killing women. He was convicted in July 2021.
Face me, hands on your head, stay where you are. You're under arrest, alright?
Officers who arrested Hussein found a handwritten agreement in his bedroom in which he promised to sacrifice only women in return for money and power. In the past 2 years, 7 young men, 6 of them teenagers, have been sentenced for neo-Nazi terrorism offences in which a violent Satanist organisation was a key radicalizer.
Okay, the thing is here. That's one thing though. Like that's not where I wanted to pause, but that's where I'm gonna pause anyway. Um, the key word here is Satanist. Like I said before, we are not Satanists. I'm not a Satanist. Um, Neither is EA, and it doesn't matter that he's not a Satanist if EA was a Satanist and he was somebody that made sense. I would still listen to him. So to me, it doesn't matter that he's a Satanist or not. It's basically, it's what the person says and the way of thinking of the person that's attracting to me. Um, it's not the title that he puts in front of his name. But I digress. He's not a Satanist. He's a Luciferian. And there's a very, very big difference between the two. Um, and the thing is, I mean, I don't want to downsize the murder of these two women, but one of them is mixed. One of them is, is Arab descent, I guess. You know, I just feel like he didn't have a big relationship with these two. I don't think he had the best relationship with these two. I mean, why his sister? Why didn't he just choose two different people? Like, and you guys, oh well, he's a coward. Well, why didn't he choose two kids? Like, if he was scared to squabble, why didn't he just take two teenagers? You know, or two kids. Some teenagers can fight. so why why didn't he just take two kids or something, like if he's that much of a coward, right? So he didn't have a good relationship. And I would like to know what the relationship with his family was. The guy is still alive. He didn't suicide himself or anything. I would like to know his side of the story. I would like to know if he can explain his side of the story, if he's not mentally impaired to actually answer questions when given by an authority figure like a lawyer or prosecutor. That's what I would know. That's the point that I would like to know before saying that it's because of Satanism. It's because Satan made him do it. And to me, Satan is God. So if you're saying Satan made you do it, I'm gonna be like, yeah, you right. Satan did make you. That's the kind of shit God would make you do. That's for real. I'm 100%. Like God would make you do shit like that. I'm pretty fucking sure. You know. So anyway, let's keep listening, man. Let's keep listening.
Daniel Hussein's was not a terrorist case, but he was influenced by material he found online. Hussein had earlier been referred...
Okay, so he's not a terrorist case, but you're implying... Because mind you, this is all talking about EA co-editing, right? So this is correlated... This is a conjecture to EA co-editing's channel, right? That has been taken down off of YouTube for no apparent good reason, for circumstantial evidence. It's not even evidence. It's not even evidence. It's not even applicable in court. It's not even applicable in court, bro. Your shit is garbage. You are fucking with people right now. That's what you're doing. You have no case. This will never go to court because you're gonna get trashed. You're gonna get ramsacked. This will never do one day in court. So you might as well put up his channel up right now. You might as well put back his channel because it's not gonna hold up. You know what I mean? So you're talking about terrorism, but you just admittedly said that terrorism had nothing to do with EA co-editing and this guy's case because he's not a terrorist, right? In the same fucking video. So it's like, you know, so that's the equivalent of saying, you know, I'm fucking with this guy, but just let me fuck with this guy, man. Don't come at me for fucking with this guy. I'm just fucking with this guy. Fuck out of here, man. Come on, man. Let's keep listening. This is garbage. Anyway.
By his school to the counter-extremism program Prevent, owing to his interest in the extreme right wing. But very little has been publicly revealed about how he came to hold his belief in demonic pacts. Concerned by what might still be out there,
I'm gonna put it back. I'm gonna put it back.
His interest in
I want you guys to hear it.
Hussein had earlier been referred by his school to the counter-extremism program Prevent, owing to his interest in the extreme right wing. But very little has been publicly revealed about how he came to hold his belief
extreme
in
right wing.
Concerned by what might...
So he's pro-America. He's pro-America, right? Because the right wingers are pro-America. Left wingers are not pro-America. We all know that. And I'm not saying that's the truth. I'm just saying that's how society perceives things, right?
Still be out there. We've kept investigating. Hussein was active on a forum devoted to certain forms of Satanism and the occult. He joined in March 2018 while he was being assessed by Prevent, telling others he was a psychic vampire. He sought advice on demonic pact.
Bro, you gonna put me in this shit? You gonna put me in this shit, nigga? Really? You gonna put psychic vampires up in this? Come on, man. Really? Was that really necessary to state that he's a psychic vampire? Who the fuck cares? 2 people died, and this guy, like, he believed he was a psychic vampire. He's a psychic vampire. He doesn't suck blood. He's not attracted to blood. He's a psychic vampire. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up, even if you tried. Even the SCP Foundation doesn't have enough imagination to make shit like this up. Let's keep going, man. This is crazy nonsense.
Act. The forum is run by an American self-styled black magician called E.A. Curting. Hussein introduced himself by saying, "I absolutely love E.A. and his work," and had learned his first spell from him. Curting's real name is Matthew Lawrence from Utah. He's previously been convicted of drug and weapon possession charges. Curting sells expensive books and courses and uses social media to promote himself. Hussein remained on the forum for 2 years. After the murders, it took a month to identify him using DNA. He last logged into the forum only hours before his arrest. Daniel Hussein's beliefs mirror ideas promoted by Curting. The so-called pact written by the murderer in which he committed...
Okay, whatever. Alright, so I'm having a conversation with this guy on fucking YouTube, right? He's talking about Matthew Lawrence. I didn't know his real name was Matthew Lawrence. I don't know I'd never heard of Matthew Lawrence before. I only know E.A. Koetting, and I know E.A. Koetting is named from back in the early '90s. That's where I know E.A. Koetting from, bro. Now, if he wrote some shit, let me tell you, because I know that shit didn't happen. But if anybody writes shit, like if you proclaim to be a magician, proclaim to be a real magician, and you know about spirituality, and you're telling people to stab women and shit, you're the kind of dude that I'm coming for. That's you best know that shit. Like we are enemies. That's for fucking sure. That's like you don't even need to think twice. Like you know what I mean, bro? Like you don't even need to think twice. That's the same reason why I do my videos in the first place, because I don't want to hear no goddamn fucking sacrifices, celebrity sacrifices and shit like that. I think it's stupid. I know the Mayans used to do that shit. I know that, the people feel like that shit works and blah, blah, blah. I understand that. But, that doesn't mean it's right. That doesn't mean it's something that you should do. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just sacrifice people because you feel like it. You can't just sacrifice people because, you on some fucking goddamn, movie. I want to be the best movie actor or, script writer in the universe, and I don't want anybody else to be a better actor or better script writer than me, so I'm going to just kill everybody and shit. That's bullshit. All right, you're not trying to rule the world. You just don't want people to be better than you at writing movie scripts. That's bullshit. That's not a good reason to kill somebody, and nobody should die because of some stupid bullshit like that in the first place, right? Now, in E.A. Koetting's place, in E.A. Koetting's thing, I'm pretty sure that that's not what he's doing. If he's trolling people, or if he's directly repeating words that Christian people put in grimoires in the past, fine. I get it. And that's what I think he's doing. And that's what I know that he's doing. But in case I'm wrong, like I said before, in case I'm wrong, I don't condone that kind of shit. I don't condone that kind of shit. That's not what I do. You're dragging Lucifer's name in the mud when you say shit like that. The other day I got angry at a woman that tried to shit test me, bro. Lucifer wasn't having it. He wasn't having it. And I ain't wrong for being mad at somebody trying to shit test me. Why you shit test me for, man? Like, I just trying to be, trying to be a dude in the neighborhood. Why you shit testing me, bro? Like, this ain't a date or nothing, blah, blah, blah. And he wasn't having it. He didn't want to hear nothing. And I don't agree with him, but that doesn't matter. That's okay. I respect you. I respect you still. You got your values. I got mine. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. That's not a good reason for me to be angry at Lucifer. And that's not, if Lucifer want to be angry at me, well, whatever. That's his business. But, as I said before, E.A. Koetting is not a terrorist. He's not a Satanist. And I'm pretty fucking sure he doesn't fucking sacrifice women all willy-nilly. Because I know he's not Illuminati. But he does hang around a couple Illuminati people, and maybe he should stop doing that shit. Probably that's the fucking reason why shit like that's happening. Because these cats go towards their own people. See, people like me, they can't do that sort of shit because I'm not with them. They can barely touch me. Every fucking week, these guys are saying that they gonna put hands on me and this nigga is gonna kill me. Sometimes I walk down the street and you hear cars, playing that old ass fucking 2000 song, Marley, whatever the fuck his name is, and out in the street they call it murder. Nigga, fuck out of here with that shit, man. Shut the fuck up. You ain't gonna kill shit. The fuck you talking about, man? I be walking around in here, man, like, this is a Crip neighborhood. I be walking around in red. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? The fuck is you saying, man? Fuck out of here with that shit, man. You gonna murder what? I'm dressed up in red. This is a Crip neighborhood. You saying they call it murder? Well, shit, man. Me dressing up in red should be a good enough reason to stop popping at a nigga. So, please behave. Because, Illuminati shit, it don't work around me. This is a no flex zone. This is a no flex zone. Like I said before, let's keep listening. God damn it.
To killing women was addressed to the mighty king Lucifuge Rofakale, believed by Hussein to be a powerful demon. Curting promotes the idea that people can enter into pacts with Lucifuge, but says that real-world action will be required if their requests are to succeed.
And if you want to make a pact with the powers of darkness as a whole, Lucifuge is the guy you need to talk to.
There are parallels between Curting's public instructions about such pacts and what Hussein did. He instructs people to sign the pact in blood, something done by Hussein, but that Lucifuge's signature will be visible only to you. A blank space was on the killer's document. Curting says the final pact should be brought before the demon, lit only by candlelight. Hussein bought candles at the same time he purchased the knife used to murder Bieber and Nicole. Curting says, include in your pact.
Bro, the dude bought like little, he bought like little, stick candles. It's not even a stick candle. It's like those round things. Come on. What the fuck you think this is? The Craft? Y'all ever saw that movie, The Craft? I love that movie, man. Those girls was fucking crazy, man. Those girls were nuts, bro. Like, what you think this is? The Craft? Even The Craft, I think they had stick candles in The Craft, bro. But you see in movies, those little round candles. That's not good enough. If you're gonna do some fucking magic, that's not good enough. You need some stick candles, goddammit. And you need some good stick candles, not those fast burning candles, for romantic evenings and shit like that. The shit lasts 20 minutes, goddammit. It lasts as long as you last, goddammit. Anyway, let's keep listening. My bad.
The attainment of wealth, Hussein asked for wealth and a lottery win. Some of Curting's writings openly discuss and encourage murder. One book explains how to kill with a knife in a ritual sacrifice. Another work quotes the Moors murderer Ian Brady and advocates terrorist methods. The text was written for the American Nazi Satanist group Temple of Blood that appeared as an influence on the 7 young men recently convicted of neo-Nazi terror offences. The American group is part of a broader violent Satanist network influence on the 7 young men, Ian Brady, and advocates Hussein asked for wealth and a lottery win.
Hold up, listen.
Some of Curting's writings openly discuss and encourage murder. One book explains how to kill with a knife in a ritual sacrifice. Another work quotes the Moors murderer Ian Brady and advocates terrorist methods. The text was written for the American Nazi Satanist group Temple of Blood that appeared as an influence on the 7 young men recently convicted of neo-Nazi terror offences. The American group is part of a broader violent Satanist network, Order of Nine Angles, first founded in Britain. 2 neo-Nazi groups influenced by the ideology have recently been outlawed in the UK as terrorist organisations. Professor Matthew Feldman was an expert in all 7 UK terror cases.
I think it's important to say certainly not all forms, even most forms of Satanism, are not violent. But this very specific form of what's called left-hand path Satanism is a sort of social Darwinistic idea of the strong dominating the weak. A lot of language about what they call culling or murder, different types of sacrifice, different types of self-harm. These ideas can directly lead to violence. And I think that we recognize with other forms of extremism that
so the truth comes out. So the truth comes out. You see, now you got to pay attention to speech patterns, right? So they said all that shit just to get you riled up, just to get you annoyed, just to get you peed off. Just to get you peed off. And then the guy says, well, a lot of these things might incite violence. It might incite violence. So killing the chicken, properly using the knife, cutting the chicken, by the neck, and or maybe a calf. You gotta calm down the calf first, and then you gotta slit the fucking calf's throat and shit, so he can bleed out. You know what I mean? Because the calf might not trust you with a fucking knife, so you have to calm it down first, then you can kill it. You know what I mean, bro? So a lot of these fucking rituals, some people use offerings, man. Some people use offerings. Yes, man. And even in voodoo, people use offerings all the time. It's a very common thing. It's a very common thing. It doesn't mean that we're inciting anybody to go kill somebody, man. If you just saw a voodoo ritual, right? Like you was at a voodoo temple and you just saw a voodoo ritual and this person had a calf or a chicken or some shit like that, a goat, and some people even kill bulls. God damn it. There's some voodoo rituals where motherfuckers kill a goddamn bull in the motherfucking place, right? So, if you see that shit and you be like, man, you know what? I'm gonna kill somebody instead of a fucking bull, bro. I'm gonna kill a person, god damn it. You know what I mean? That was your choice. Nobody told you to do that shit. You just attended a fucking ritual and you just by yourself said, fuck a bull, I'm gonna kill a person. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go get myself a person and I'm gonna slit his fucking throat. God damn it. That was no one told you to do that shit. There's no spirit that told you to do that shit. There's nobody that told you. E.A. Coating didn't tell you to do that shit. He didn't tell you to go fucking do that shit. He didn't tell you to go do that shit. Even if in his book it dictates, it says how to do it, that's not what he's actually saying. Because there's a thing called authenticity. You see, in the original versions of these rituals, you would have to do that. You don't have to. But if you want to know, that's what some people used to believe in. Back in the days. Back in the prehistoric ages. Back in the days where motherfuckers didn't know how to read or write. The only people that knew how to read or write was royalty. So all that shit about ritual sacrificing, those was made by royal people that had a lot of money and a lot of time to waste. And maybe they felt like killing a bull was boring. So they was like, you know what? Fuck a bull. Let's go get one of them motherfucking slaves and kill his ass. Fuck it. Let's see what it does, man. Maybe it's gonna pan out. God damn it. Anyways, man. So this guy's like, yeah, go ahead and, he didn't necessarily. So basically he's saying he didn't necessarily say that, but some of the things that he's saying might incite people to do that, which is the reason why he's banned on YouTube right now, which is the reason why the BBC, I don't know why the BBC targeted E.A. Coedding out of the clear blue sky. Well, it's not out of the clear blue sky. He's been under the radar for a minute. But still, it's kind of sus. It's a bit sus, bro. It's a bit sus, especially now that he's like, almost fucking revolutionary with his shit right now. So people are coming at him. He's being scrutinized. Let's keep listening.
That ideas can lead to terrorism and to violence, and I think it's no different in this case.
The ideas may lead
We
to
wrote to Curtin
terrorism
setting
and
out our
violence.
findings. We didn't receive a response. We asked Facebook and YouTube whether they consider him to be suitable for their platforms. They didn't provide an answer. The motive for the murders of Bieber and Nicole seemed beyond belief, but how the killer came to hold his beliefs may be becoming clearer.
Shit, man, that's some crazy nonsense, man. So that was it. That was the whole thing. They said they didn't receive any blah blah blah, bro. They shut down the channel. Like they didn't even, that's bullshit. Anyway. I mean, goddamn it, he made a video just before they shut off the thing. He made a live stream. He talked to everybody, right? So I don't even know if you can see the live stream, right? You can't even see that live stream. He made a live stream right before the channel was taken down. I saw the whole thing. I watched it live. I was there. I was there live. I didn't say nothing because, I know he knows. So I don't want to, I don't want to be, weird and shit. I don't want to feel like I'm stalking him and shit. So I didn't say nothing, man. But I didn't know they was going to take down his whole channel. I thought he was going to get like a copyright claim or some shit. Not the whole damn channel. Like, damn, man. Like, that's crazy. Shoot, I say crazier things than he says on my channel, and I never got shut down. I got copyright claims up the hoo-ha, but I never got my channel shut down, bro. Like, that's crazy, man. Like, that's crazy as hell. Shit, I had to restart 3 channels. My first channel, I had to shut it down. My other channel has 2 copyright claims on it, so I only have one I have 1 strike left. And this one already has 1 strike on it too. I think, I'm not sure, but I think I have 1 strike on this one too, man. So, yo, shit is crazy, man. Like, these guys are really up on this, bro. Like, they're really going at us, right? Like, they are going at us, man. They are going at us, man. And like I said before, because there's this troll dude, Illuminati, I don't know what gang stalker, gremlin ass dude on this shit is like trying to, I'm not a gremlin, I'm not slime, because I call him slime. They said you're slime, bro, if you act like that, man. Like, you don't even want to hear nothing. You just and the weird part is the guy went from why you doing this to the world to super trolling. You know what I mean? Let's just making fun of niggas. Like, so I'm like, you slime, bro. Like, you're not even, yeah, I could have a benefit of the doubt. You're a real person, and we could have a conversation about what the fuck is going on. But, like, nah, bro. Like you like Zerafina was commented on my video, and she was like, she was like, much love. I was like, I'm honored and shit, man. This motherfucker's like, ew, Zerafina, ew. Like, what the fuck? Like, what happened to the whole Christian thing? Whatever the fuck is going on with you, man. Like, fucked up, man. He's a psychic vampire. Oh, he's a psychic vampire. So you threw me under the bus too. You threw me under the bus with him too at the same time, right? Like, because psychic vampires are making a comeback, man. We making a comeback right now, son. I mean, I don't know if you ever saw if you watch What We Do in the Dark. I don't know on what channel that show is on. But they did a recent episode with psychic vampires. It was kind of funny. I liked it. I might not like everybody that's in there, but it was funny. It was funny. Um, that you threw psychic vampires in there, man. Like, that's bullshit right there, bro. And what the fuck does the psychic vampires have to do with fucking murder? We don't kill people, man. We suck people's energy, man. Like I don't need to kill you. Like I don't need your blood. I don't need to kill you. I don't need to do nothing, bro. Like I'm just sucking your energy. So it's complete garbage. Complete goddamn garbage. Complete goddamn garbage. And no, it's not about me. You're right. You are right. It's not about me. But I have to say it anyway because it's fucking hilarious. That's why I said it. Because it's funny. It's fucking bullshit. It's goddamn fucking bullshit. And hey, when you write something to make people laugh, you can't go after people for practicing their freedom of speech. You can't go after people for. You can't kill somebody because the person is making fun of dumb people. Like I'm sorry, but I'm sorry, man, but I have to say it, bro. Like I'm sorry, bro. Like I'm sorry, Lucifer, man, and I'm sorry, all the demons and shit, bro. Like, but motherfucker, somebody has to say it at some time. God damn it. Like I know the state of the world is fucked up and people are insane and they lost their goddamn mind. And you can't say shit like that. Like you can't say shit like I'm about to say. Like you legit can't say that you believe in good things. You can't say that demons are not necessarily complete evil. Like, like you can't say that. And it's not because they don't want you to say that. It's because the state of the world is like, if you don't say that demons are super evil, well, you're going to lose respect. People are going to think you're a bitch. All kinds of shit, bro. It's fucked up. It's messed up, bro. It's messed up, bro. And it's not my fault. I don't know whose fault it is, but I know it's not my fault. But me, man, of course, I don't fuck with demons like that. I'm not gonna be like, man, you demon bitch. You know what I mean, bro? Shit like that. But at the same time, it's about respect, bro. Like you're still fucking with a god, bro. It's like you're God, right? Like you're a Christian God, right? Your Christian God kills people by the billions. You know what I mean? He flooded the entire earth to kill 7 billion people on the planet at one time. Right? So you can't really talk to him like he's a bitch and shit because he's gonna kill your ass too, right? So it's the same thing with a demon for me, bro. Like, it's not that I don't, it's not that I'm scared, but I understand that, he's a fucking demon. You know what I mean? It is what it is, bro. Like it is what it is. And it's simple as that, bro. But at the same time, you can't hold me accountable for every stupid motherfucker out there, man. You can't hold me accountable for everybody that's stupid out here, bro. Like, that's not my fault, man. That's not my responsibility. Shit, I don't even know these people. Like, how are you gonna come at me because he's stupid? That's not my fucking business. I didn't put him on earth. I'm not his mom. I'm not his dad. That's some messed up shit. That's crazy. So anyways, man, like, goddamn. Shit. And I don't care if somebody's stupid. I don't even care if somebody's stupid. If you stupid and you're not hurting nobody, I don't give a shit how stupid you is. Man, like, seriously. Kind of. More or less. But if you're, if you're stupid and you're hurting people, well, yeah, okay. Well, now I might have a problem with it, which is, I think, is completely normal. In the case of EA Koetting, you know, he's not stupid. He knows what he's doing. People are getting the message misconstrued. It might be partly his fault for fucking around with some of the Illuminati cats that he's fucking around with. And I keep saying, people, I keep telling you, people, yo, stop fucking with these cats because they're gonna fuck you over. Nobody fucking listens. It's not my fucking fault this happened, man. Like, you know, no puns intended, no offense meant. But shit, dog. I mean, like, damn. Man, like, you know, like, you're not the only one they doing this to, bro. Like, they're doing that to everybody, man. That's all they do. And the worst part is, they act like they're the good guys, too, behind the shit. That's the worst fucking part. That's the worst part. They fuck somebody over, and then they act like they're the ones getting attacked. Or they're the ones being victimized. And they're the ones that. And that's bullshit. That just goes to show you how much power they really have. Because they don't have that much power, man. They don't have this power, bro. They don't have this power, bro. If they had this power, they wouldn't need to feel like they're being victimized. I don't act like I'm being victimized. Shit, I don't even like putting targeted individuals in front of my fucking shit. The only people that like to put targeted individuals in there on their title is people that's probably Illuminati in the first place. Cause right now, if you go listen to targeted individual videos, those motherfuckers are gang stalkers, man. All of them. They're full of shit. I don't like being like that because I don't like having the victim attitude, man. I'm not a victim. I'm a boss. I'm a G. I'm a boss. I'm a player. You know, I'm Lucifer, man. And so what? Motherfuckers come at me and I catch flack for saying shit like that. That's my business. It's because of the way I talk. I know that very well. I understand that very well. But I'm not going to be a fucking victim. That's BS right there. That's a bullshit life. That's a bullshit life. That's a bullshit life to live. You know, I'm being victimized. Nah, bro. Like, nah. That's not what you're here to do. You're not here to be a bitch. You're not on earth because you're supposed to be subjected to some form of tyranny, bro. That's not your job. Your job is not to be subdued under tyranny, man. That's not your job. No, you're not supposed to. What kind of bullshit is that? How can you wake up in the morning and tell yourself, I'm only here on earth to be subdued by people? The fuck? That makes no goddamn sense, man. That's bullshit. And he co-editing is right now. He's going through the paces, man. Like, you know, he's been wondering if he was being gang stalked. I saw a couple videos where he actually knows about that gang stalking shit, and he doesn't know. He doesn't know. I'm pretty sure he was being gang stalked. It's just he was already into the whole magic mix, so that's why he didn't notice. He didn't see the difference between a magician coming at him just because they're jealous or whatever, and just being a regular guy and having like weird folks coming at you for weird fucking reasons, you know. So that's why he didn't notice. But he was getting gang stalked too, man. Like, you know, he was being gang stalked, bro. And that whole BBC interview, it's not even an interview, it's bullshit. You know, that shit's not gonna fly. And I hope you don't think you're gonna go to court with this shit, because that shit's not gonna stick. You're gonna get trashed. This motherfucker, EA Koetting is gonna sue you for $3 billion and you're gonna lose. Because you bullshitting. And you ain't got nothing on the guy. You got nothing on him. But like I said before, and I don't want to say something about somebody that can't defend himself right now because his channel is turned off, so he can't really say shit. But like I said before, man, like, you know, I don't fuck with people that believe in stabbing women and shit, man. That's fucked up. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, bro? Like, that's just fucked up shit, bro. I don't do that shit, man. Me, personally, in my life, I don't really do fucking sacrifices. I do offerings from time to time. I never really had to do any fucking sacrifices. Not that I wouldn't do any sacrifices, I just never needed to do any fucking sacrifices. And I have done bloodletting with my own blood, not with somebody else's. You know? So I don't know, man. Like, I've thrown curses on people using my own blood. I've cursed people using my own blood. I've made pacts using my own blood, but I never really, I never used somebody else's blood, and I never sacrificed somebody for my own sake. So, and to me, from where I'm standing at, from my standpoint, I'm stronger than the Illuminati. I mean, of course, I don't have the super big success that you see on TV, but all that shit is just illusionary. That shit is just illusionary, man. This 5-dimensional lifestyle, 5-dimensional world is weird, man. Like everything is topsy turvy, bro. The rich guys actually broke, and the broke guys actually rich. You got motherfuckers taking my style all over YouTube. You got people talking like me. You got people copying me. You got people, being inspired by me. Now, a lot of these people don't say nothing about me though. But I do a video and all of a sudden, oh man, they changing a little bit, man. Like they feel a little bit better about themselves. They feel more confident about themselves. They feel a little bit cocky, a little bit arrogant, But before I came around, nobody was acting arrogant. Nobody was acting cocky. Everybody was just mad. It's cool, whatever. You don't want to mention me in your videos, that's fine. Cody from Atlanta. That was a good one, man. This motherfucker was like Cody from Atlanta, bro. Like, cause I like Final Fight. You remember that Super Nintendo game, Final Fight and shit? I'm a big fan of Final Fight. I kind of feel like I am Cody from Final Fight, but I'm not Cody from Atlanta. I'm Cody from somewhere else. This motherfucker was like, yo, this motherfucker made a video talking about some information that he just got. And he was like, I'm not talking about the other Cody. I'm talking about Cody from Atlanta. The fuck out of here. Come on, man. You cool, though. You cool, man. You just don't want to be a bitch. Because that's the name of the game nowadays, man. You can't show any respect to people. As soon as you show respect to somebody, you're officially the biggest bitch in the universe, man. Like, that's just crazy, man. That's just nuts. Insane. So like I said before, I don't condone that kind of shit. I don't condone violence against women. I don't condone that kind of shit. That's not the kind of shit that I do. Shit. Most of the people that watch my channel are women. I have more women that watching my channel than I have dudes watching my channel. So, I can't really be like, well, fuck women, I'm gonna kill them and shit. Like, that's nonsense. That's crazy. That would be insane. I would just be out of my goddamn rockers if I did that shit. Most of my viewers are women. Like, a good fucking percentage. Like, there's a whole 15% differential between women and men on my channel. So I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not even gonna go there, dude. So, but like I said before, he equating, man, like, he knows what he's doing, and he's not what these guys are trying to make him look like, obviously. And they're not really trying to make him look like nothing. They just targeted him, man. Like, he's being targeted, bro. He's being targeted. And I know he's being targeted just by the way he talks. I know he's targeted. I know the guy's real, bro. Like, I know he's real, bro. He's not sacrificing women and shit like that, stabbing women and shit. What the fuck? Fuck out of here, man. It's fucking bullshit. Of course, like I said before, you know you gotta be an entertainer. So sometimes you gotta give the people what they wish for, man. If you're inside this Satanist group, this Luciferian group and the demonic pacts and left hand paths and whatnots, you gotta give people what they expect. People expect to see blood and gore and guts. They don't expect to see cuddle bears and jujubes and you know and flamingos, man. They expect to see some goddamn fucking violence. So that's what he's doing, is giving the people what they want, goddamn it. But you know, if you look at all his work, the guy has a specific thing that's going on right now. You can see it. But like I said before, me, I don't know everything. I don't know everything. You know, I don't know everything. I don't know what I don't know. But what I do know is that on this road, on the things that you're doing, on this path, on this left hand path, man, like, you know, there's not, the demons are going to tell you what they want. They're going to tell you what they want. They're going to tell you what they need. And I also know that it's not that easy because Satan is going to act like a demon to make you slip. Because Satan doesn't want the demons to win. So you got to be smart too. You got to be intelligent. You know, and you can't just, you got to be smart about it. You got to know what you're doing. You can't be, and you got to have, it's good to have a mentor. It's good to have a guru in order to, you know, hey, I heard the demon say this. Yeah, you know what? So then I can tell you, I don't think that was a demon, son. I think you might have caught the attention of somebody that you didn't want to catch the attention of. I have this lady that I did a ritual with, and her life is changing. It's changing for the better, but it changed drastically. And I do think it was for the best. I'm pretty sure it was for the best. You know. But she's smart because she noticed it. She saw what was going on. She saw the trouble. She already knew there was the trouble, but the demon only showed her what the trouble was. The trouble that she already knew she had. So it's not, you know, the demons act with violence and fluidity. But we're not senseless, brainless, dumb murderers, man. Like, shit is insane. That's not us, bro. Like, that's not us, man. I've been a demon all my life. I always knew I was a demon. I've been a demon all my fucking life. It's not, I never spent one day not being a demon. I've never been an angel. I never saw myself being an angel. Maybe at some point I wanted to become an angel because I thought that was the right thing to be. But I always knew I was from the dark side, man. Like, always. You know, I've always been Loki. You know, that was my first connection I made with, the first mental connection I made with reality, with conscious reality, was Loki. You know, I loved how he caused mischief, but every time he caused mischief, somebody got a gift. I love that shit. I was like, yeah. You know, like like to me, I was like, that's my dude right there, man. Like, you know, I want to cause mischief, bro. So you hate me, but at the end of the day, you can't hate me because I gave you something bigger than the thing that I did to you. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of people that kind of hate me out here, but at the same time they don't hate me because the gift that I brung them was bigger than, you know. So to me it was a whole, and it takes years. So I had to. You can't just wake up one day and be like, oh, I'm gonna cause some mischief, and then you're gonna get a gift. That's not how you. Somebody that thinks like that and that acts like that, and the shit actually happens. That means this guy's been practicing that shit since he was a kid. So he was thinking about that shit since he was a child. Because that's the only way it's gonna work. Because you have to know how the energy and how the people are gonna react and shit, right? So I can't really say. So the guy like me, I'm like, I'm thinking I'm low key in my head, even when I was like 6 years old or some shit like that, or 8 years old, or 10. You know, um, there's no fucking way I'm gonna see myself being an angel. I'll be like, okay, well, God is a good guy, and I'm a good guy too. It's just I like causing mischief, you know. So I'm gonna go with God because apparently God is the good guy. Bullshit. It took me years. I always knew he was bullshitting, but I was kind of acting like, when, you gotta, you those girls that get beat up and shit, and they always going back to the, they they always going back to the dude and shit, and be like, that's how I was acting with God. This nigga never gave me shit. He never did nothing good for me. He never gave me nothing, and he threw me in the mud as much as possible, bro. Like, I was like, okay, so, and the whole time I was like, Jacob mentality. Jacob mentality. All right, at the end, I'm gonna win. And nah, man, I gotta stop that shit. I'm fucking tripping. There's no fucking me winning at the motherfucking end. You get what you get right now. Period. You don't wait for shit. God damn it. But the thing is, there was also something else going on in the background. I didn't know that this spiritual war was going to happen when I was born. I didn't know the end of the world was going to happen when I was born, bro. Wrong place, wrong time. Wrong place, wrong time. So, as I said before, this is just the media. This is just the shadow government pulling their little tricks on us, man, trying to destroy us, trying to make us look bad. Because like I said before, demon means God. The word demon means God. You can check out all the etymology that you want. At the end of the day, it means God. It means being a god. That's what a demon is. It's a god. It's not an evil spirit. The word demon does not mean evil spirit. It means God. So, if you do the etymology, of course, you'll find out that it means God. If you look at the scripture's description of the word demon, yeah, you're gonna see evil spirit and blah blah. But if you decipher the words, the suffixes and the prefixes of the word demon, it means God. At the end of the day, it means you're a god. So they're trying to destroy us. It's not gonna work. Obviously, it's not gonna work. EA's channel is gonna come back. He's gonna be doing whatever he does. He's gonna be doing all the things, all the good things that he did for people. He's gonna keep doing it. The worst part is, I was checking out this guy's channel. It was a black guy from Miami. It was a black guy from Miami. He was like, yo, he did so much, man. He did some shit for me, man. I'm doubling up right now. I'm good. I'm wilding. So he's fucking with EA, man. Niggas, dudes, black people in Miami are fucking with EA, bro. There's some black people that are not fucking with EA. There's some black people that are not, but those people are the voodoo people because of that book he wrote. You know, I didn't read that book. You know, I don't know enough about the green butterfly to be reading that book. To be quite honest, I have my own patron gods that I hang around with, but I don't know about that whole green butterfly shit. So you know, that's why I wasn't necessarily interested, man. Um, you know, but demons be fucking with, you know, demons fuck with Haitian spirits, dog. Like, you know, they fuck with them, man. Like, you know, everybody's cool. Everybody's cool, man. This a mob, bro. We the mob, man. Connection, man. Cuban links, bro. Um, this is messed up. This is crazy shit. This is crazy shit, bro. Like, it's crazy. I just think it's nuts. This is disturbing to me. Anyways, man, happy fucking Halloween. This video is too goddamn long. I'll see you guys on the next one. Um, peace out.